I was having some problems with the technology. It's like I go to record and then the damn thing is shut off on me. But anyway, I think I'm recording now. But I just wanted to just talk about this real quick. When I first started this channel, I didn't really know what direction I was going into. But then I just started talking about Black love, Black unity, because I saw where we were going. Black men and Black women were going. I saw the direction we were going. This has been a long time coming where we were just going to separate ourselves from each other. And, I, I was a big advocate for Black people coming together, you know, so that we can win, we can start winning. How can we be a nation within a nation hating each other the way that we hate each other in America anyway? That's crazy, you know. But because I've started talking, you know, about Black women in the light, just the disrespect that a lot of them in America give Black men, you know. So a lot of men are coming out and saying things about it. You even have some women content creators who are talking about just the dysfunction in the Black community and with Black women, as a whole. But because we're talking so negatively about Black women, and we have all these critical things to say. I just, whenever it's something positive, I have to just bring it out there. I gotta bring it to light whenever it's something positive, because believe it or not, I love my people. I love my people. I love Black people. I love Black women. I love Black men, Black children. I love all of us. And I really would love for us to just come together and be one and to get along with one another when and where it counts. We ain't always got to get along, but when and where it counts and against other people who are coming up against us. We need to, stick together. But make a long story short, I was in a grocery store early this morning because that's when, I like to kind of do my grocery shopping is in the early morning, pick up some stuff. And this Black woman, and I know this might be kind of petty to some people, but, I got in the line and this beautiful Black woman, she was in front of me and she says to me, "Oh, you can go in front of me," because I didn't have a lot of stuff. But she didn't have a lot of stuff either. But she was kind and courteous enough to say, "Good morning, oh, you can go right in front of me." She's like, "You look like you just got off work. You look like you tired. You can go right in front of me." And I was shocked. And I hate, and that sounds so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? To say that I was actually shocked that a Black woman actually was being nice to me, y'all, this morning. Because usually I get the attitudes, I get ignored, shit, like they walk right past you, they even teach their children not to even speak to you. You got a whole generation of Black children that don't even speak to you. You could be talking right with the mom and the children won't even say hello. You say, "Hi, kids." They will ignore you. I don't know if that's a defense mechanism, women have, I don't know, but they teach their children to be very rude to adults. In my day, when I was coming up, you spoke to adults, especially ones that you saw all the time. Your parents told you, you don't let people touch you. You don't let them do things to you. You be careful. But it's okay to be kind and courteous because you're teaching children how to be kind and how to be courteous and how to deal with people, especially people within your own community. But I noticed that Black children today don't know how to be kind or courteous, and Black women allow them to be that way. But I'm assuming that it's a defense mechanism, especially a lot of single mothers and things of that nature. So they don't want your children speaking to just random men or even men that live in the same building as them or area as them. Or and to me, that's just weird. That's really, really strange. But this Black woman, she was courteous to me. She was very nice and she wanted me to go in front of her. And I said, "Oh, sis, that's so sweet of you." I said, you don't have that much stuff either. I said, "Thank you so much. And you go ahead and you go." And we had a nice little conversation. And I just, thanked her for just being a wonderful person. And she said, "Well, I'm not always nice." I said, "Well, nobody, none of us are." But I just had to just bring that out because although it's not every black woman in America who has a horrible attitude and just don't know how to treat men, it's enough of them that it's raising awareness. But again, because my whole channel has turned into just this whole, thing of why we hate each other so damn much. But I like to speak on the positive. And to me, this was something that was positive. As simple and as small as it was something that was positive. And I just appreciate it. And I wanted to share that. I just wanted to share it, because I really appreciated it. And I want to give love. I want to give love to my sisters. I don't want to be nasty. I don't want to be evil. I don't want to be mean. I literally want to give love. But it's just funny to me that even when, when I first started this one particular job, this was a while back ago, but I remember starting this one particular job and, everybody was cool with me. There were a few black women who were just really nasty towards me right off the bat. I had one black woman, one of the nurses, I was speaking to another nurse, about a patient, and she just took one look at me, and out of nowhere, I wasn't even talking to her. And she just came out and just said, I don't want no problems out of you. You don't come here and start no problems. I said, wow, where the fuck did that come from? So I ignored her. But, weeks later, she noticed how, people responded to me, how people were nice to me. Different races of people were very nice to me. And so she started being nice to me. No apology whatsoever for what she said to me and how she dealt with me. So I continue to ignore her. But it's amazing to me how when you give black women that same energy, not even necessarily going off on them or cussing them out, but you just ignore them and you show them that, bitch, fuck you, I ain't got to talk to you. She'll have a total attitude. And everybody around you will have an attitude because they feel like you don't have a right as a man to have an attitude with a woman or a black woman. And you think that she was going to apologize to me? No, I'd continue to ignore her ass for the remainder of the time that I worked with her until she found another job somewhere else. And it was mind-boggling to her. And I would even get some other nurses, oh, why you shade her like that? Because I said first impressions are lasting. That bitch was nasty to me right off the bat. Didn't even know her, and she had a fucked up attitude towards me. And of course, women act like they're not going to understand that because they low-key stick together. When they know that they female counterpart are doing some foolish shit, instead of speaking out about it, they just, shove it up under, like it goes in one ear and out the other. And at this same particular job, I had another black woman who was just walk right past me, won't even speak to me. I think I spoke to her one or maybe two times. Hey, how you doing? And she walked right past me. Eventually later on, she started wanting to, talk to me because she started realizing, oh, I'm a big, strong black man. So can you help me? And I'm like, no, I'm pretty busy right now. And I got to be honest with you. I can't really help you. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to help you? I don't even know you. I try to be nice to you and try to be courteous to you. And this is the attitude that I'm really starting to have with black women who are just rude and nasty towards me. Instead of cussing them out or going off on them or just having an extra attitude with them, I just simply ignore them. And the ones that I do speak to, I speak to them. I'm courteous. I'm kind. But that's the extent of it. It's never going to go any further than that, especially with some these women in America. I just can't do it. When I tell you that I am just totally disassociating myself from American black women, I mean that. We have to work together. We have to deal with each other. I'm all for being kind and courteous to people. And again, it's not to say that this is every black woman, but the ones that should be speaking up are not speaking up. And that bothers me. That bothers me that we have this disconnect the way that we do. But whenever I get a black woman who was being kind to me, speaking to me correctly, not coming at me with an instant attitude, I show them nothing but love. And I shower them with love because that's my nature. That's what I prefer to do. I'm always being told I'm a nice guy. This is what a lot of women tell me, oh, you're so nice, Trayvon. You're just so nice. That's all I get, you know, like I'm a pushover or something like that. But until they get to know me, and then they're, oh no, you ain't no pushover. you you're strong, But I like to be nice to my people. I like to be nice to everyone. I like to be kind and courteous to everyone, especially me being in nursing, and and I care for people. I like to be kind and caring to people, you know, and it really kind of you're going out of your way to just ignore people or to be nasty towards people. You know what I mean? That's really kind of going out of my way, and it takes a lot of energy to do that. And I just rather not do that when it's just so much easier to be kind, especially to my people, But I'm just so sick and tired of Black women just having attitudes and giving me problems. And it's not to say that other races of women don't do it at times, because Latino women can be like that too sometimes, especially Americanized ones. They can be real standoffish too, and even some American Asian women, they can be pretty shitty themselves, especially them Korean women. They some bossy bitches, you know. And I remember I had to go off on one Korean bitch, like, bitch, who the fuck do you think you talking to? I'm about to get real ignorant with your ass. You better get the fuck up out of my face talking to me like that. Who the fuck do you think you talking to? And I had to cut that bitch off, like, quit fucking talking to me. I'm still speaking, bitch. Don't overtalk me. She had to just end up walking away from me because I was intimidating her, but I had to do that to her just so she can knock that bullshit off that she was doing to me. So it happens with other women, but I'm not really concerned about other women like that. The other races of women, I'm concerned about my people, my Black men, my Black women, Black children. That's what I'm concerned about. And I have a problem when Black women have an attitude with Black men, with me as a Black man. I just have a problem with that. I'm gonna really need our sisters to be nicer. You ain't gotta necessarily smile for every dude that see you and you see them. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody's speaking to you, it's okay for you to say hello back without an attitude, But then when you give that attitude, just be okay with getting it back. That's all. And me being the type of person I am, I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to keep that same energy. I'm going to keep it, especially if we got to work together and all that kind of stuff. I remember I had one supervisor one time, the administrator, pull me in the office and tell me, oh, Mark, what's going on? How come you're not getting along with this person and not getting along with that person, Trayvon? And I had to tell him. I had to flat out tell him, we don't get along because that person came off at me and treated me horribly. And I'm just not going to put up with that. I'm just not going to put up with it. I'm going to need some niceness, period, and point blank. Trayvon is one of those type of people who gives respect as long as you're giving me respect, and we'll get along just fine. But I just had to tell that story, y'all, about, this beautiful Black woman in the grocery store early this morning who was just, kind and courteous. And again, that was a small, simple act, but just little things like that mean the world to people like me. Those little things go a long way, and you can get a lot from me just by being kind. You can get the world from me doing that kind of stuff. And that's the truth, because I love being kind to people. So let's continue to be kind to people, y'all. And, brothers, let's continue to try to be nice to our sisters. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to deal with them. We ain't got to deal with their attitudes. And, and if you're going to deal with them, date wise or whatever, however you deal with them, that's cool, but I'm all for just respect. That's just my whole thing. Let's just all respect each other. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And again, I just hope I get some more stories of Black woman kindness so that I can share it. Because I don't always want to be talking negative about our people like that, our women like that. That's not something that I really would like to do, but I'm going to call it out, as I see it, because the hatred is real for Black men in this country, in America. The hatred is real. Even our own women are with this white supremacy bullshit and hating on us. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Like, share, and subscribe. Press that thumbs up. And I will see you all on the next Trayvon Jones Conscious Talk channel. Peace out.